Hey guys, how are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Forex update for the day. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, and we will go straight over to those charts. So Euro US dollar first. Yeah, you can see on the 4 hour. We had a 4 hour 9 coming up, and we got front ran, so they sold off on the 8 candle, which is fair enough. That happens sometimes. It just is what it is. You can't always get the 9s at the top, so sometimes you'll miss these trades. So that's just what happens. You can see we've got a nice 9 towards this top here anyway. And yeah, they usually work out okay, but yeah, sometimes they get front ran, sometimes they get ignored and we just blast up. So yeah, kind of got a front run on this one as well. Look, you can see we had our low beforehand, and then the 9 candle, and then, well, I guess we had this fake out down here and started to move on. But anyway, that is enough of the 4 hour TD. So yeah, as we can see, we are basically looking like we are just gonna form a bit of a range here before we decide on our next move, which is perfectly reasonable given the move up that we've had. Sort of, it's if this is going to load up or not. Is it going to load? Is it going to load? It will load eventually. Anyway, like I said, we sort of had the move up from here, from this wedge. As you can kind of, I'll refresh it, see if it loads up. If I refresh it, changes may not be saved. That is okay. Here we go. I think basically the problem that I have is maybe it's my internet, because this was not working either. Something went wrong. Have we got a data issue with whatchamacallit, with TradingView? It may seem as such. Is it loading now? Looks like we've got the prices on. We don't have the oscillators on. We don't have my annotations yet. My other charts aren't working. Here we go. And I believe we are back in business. We're back in business. So right, my point was, is this even the right? What am I? Yeah. Yeah, so I was looking at that thinking that's not the wedge. So yeah, this was my point. So we had our wedge, we had our breakout to the upside, and then we spent quite a bit of time consolidating this area before then making the next move back up. And yeah, if we spend some time consolidating in this area, in this range, then that's perfectly normal for price action. And at that point, we may then either drop out of the range, or we may break up and continue on like we did in the last time we broke out of the range. So that's kind of what I would be watching for, realistically speaking, with Euro US dollar. Obviously, it's got quite high up now. It's maybe getting a bit of a maybe struggling with getting a bit ahead of itself. Maybe not. I'm just saying maybe. And in which point it may want to play out here a bit longer, and then maybe some downside. We'll have to find out. Lots of maybes there, but that's because price action is quite indecisive here. I think we'll just trade sideways, and it will be a case of either we'll form a pennant, form a descending or ascending triangle, and then break out either the high or the low of the range that we've sort of got drawn in so far. So TD wise, we won't really have anything on the higher time frames, just because of the ranging price action. That's if the TD even wants to load up. This isn't my computer, because this is running on a different desktop, and that had a TradingView problem just then as well. So yeah, you can see we're just price flipping around here. I mean, interestingly enough, we had that daily 9, and then we didn't really trade much higher than that candle. Right, anyway, so cable, let's have a look at cable. Cable, clearly looking good here on the daily. This is looking very much like a bull flag. And yeah, I mean, if we move on above that high, break out, then yeah, we'll have plenty more upside, I'd guess, if we break out this level and above those. We could pretty much accelerate to the upside. Nothing TD wise to look at. I mean, 12 again, it's just showing us that we're in this range, and there won't be anything TD to look at. Not even on the 4 hour there won't be, because obviously we price flipped around here. Yeah, so realistically this can get to the top. Maybe it consolidates at this high and breaks through. That would be my guess. This clearly isn't as extended as the Euro US dollar. If you look at it, it's there or thereabouts. It's not like I mean, the Euro US dollar is clearly higher than these corresponding levels from February. I mean, if we have a look at it now, I'll just quickly show you. February is here, so obviously you can see we're a lot higher than that now. So yeah, this is not as overextended. So yeah, I mean, we could definitely, maybe realistically, probably break through here and see some good upside. Here we are with the dollar in all eyes on the dollar, guys. It should always be all eyes on the dollar. The dollar is the one to watch. It is the one to watch. And yeah, so this on the 4 hour chart, yeah, you can see, look, this is we had basically a bounce off the 4 hour 9. Pretty textbook there, and now we are just fading that bounce now. So I expect us, like I've been saying, I said this in yesterday's video, I do expect us to come down. I even said this before we bounced off this 9, to watch for a bounce or consolidation. And then yeah, I expect us to come down, take out this low, and basically take out this low, and basically come down to here. And I will stop saying basically now. Yeah, and this is gonna cause all sorts of exciting things for us traders with our correct positions in the market for the regime that we're in. Long, obviously, commodities, long precious metals, long just normal metals, I guess commodities, long cryptocurrencies, long everything, long certain stocks, long everything that basically isn't the dollar. That isn't cash, basically. So yeah, cash is trash. They're hell bent on destroying this asset. They want this asset lower. In reality, the fair value for this asset is lower, but it does have a certain amount of propping up via its status as a world reserve currency and the dynamics that it not implies, but gives it. Actually gives it. It's not an implication. It gives it. So yeah, this could definitely come lower. And you know how the pendulum swings. The pendulum goes from one side through fair value to swings all the way to the extremes of the other side. So watch for a pendulum type movement down. I am guessing medium term, even it depends what you class as short term. Bearing in mind, I only look at 4 hour candles. Short term for me is like the next week or so. Short term for you, if you're trading a 15-minute candle, maybe the next day, basically. So anyway, TD wise, we're not going to have anything due to the price action, due to consolidation in this area. So you can see nothing really went on other than that absolutely beautiful 9 reversal candle at the resistance, at the support, and that precipitated a nice move up to our other level. So fantastic move there. Euro pound on the daily. So I thought this was looking good for a move up, but obviously the euro pound bears had other things in mind. This is still not the end of this story though. We could still be just trading within this we'll just end this along now, within this channel for a period of time until we do break below or break above. So realistically, there's I mean, there was a buy trade up here on closing here, but obviously you would have hit your stop as long as you had your stop at a reasonable level. So yeah, clear losing trade there, but that's just how it is. You were targeting a move all the way to the top of the thing, all the way to the top of the channel. So your stop loss wasn't big compared to your reward. And then you can also have another crack at this if we come up, or you can just trade to the downside if we come down. That is trading, guys. There are lots of options for you. And on the 4 hour, there's not a lot really going on here. Not a lot to see. We're just looking like we are just wanting to pay a bit of a range out now. Aussie dollar, Swiss franc on the daily. Aussie dollar, Swiss franc on the daily. Let's have a look. Yeah, we were talking about losing this level. It basically being a sell to down here, so that still obviously remains. We have lost this level. We have opened, and we can obviously close this candle below, and this candle only has 7 hours left to go, and looks to be opening and closing below this level. So realistically, here and then potentially here, and see what happens. Maybe we'll get caught by here anyway, and sort of play this range out, this range with this high here and this low before we do make a real decision. Yeah, just we'll keep an eye on that one. There won't be anything TD on the 12 hour, but there may be on the 4 hour. No, we didn't. We price flipped on the 4 hour. So yeah, we're just drifting. We are just drifting with a downward bias in this asset. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. bullish as you like. Look at these candles. This is what happens when you don't even come close to trading below the 9. We had the level for the sell trade, no trade activated, take out the top of the 9, up and away, take out this horizontal, more up and away, and this is a buy, not not financial advice. So yeah, 4 hour time frame. Yeah, we've got the 4 hour 9. So expect maybe some. I mean, we spoke about this I think yesterday. Maybe expect a retest. Maybe expect some sideways to maybe slide down. But once we take out the top of this 9, I only expect this is going to hold us up temporarily, and we are then just going to blast through. USD GBPUSD. There's no real conviction anywhere here on the daily. I mean, fading edges, fading ranges. You could argue that this is that we could look for a sell here, but yeah, I mean, you just sell the breakdown of these horizontals. Might be some at TD on the 12 hour, maybe. Let's have a look. We'll find out. Yeah, TD 9 there was on the 12 hour. Traded below that, trading below that. Activate the sell trade, trading below here. Yeah, this is in a sell trade off the 12 hour 9, nothing on the 4 hour, but yeah, losing that horizontal here, losing that 12 hour 9. I mean, no real conviction direction in this market, so I would expect us just to drift our way either to here or down to here. Pound Japanese yen, let's have a look at this on the daily. Come on Chain X, up you go. What a wonky line that is, guys. Let's just straighten that up a little bit. There we go, bang on this line at the moment. I don't know why this chart is zoomed in so much, but there we go, that's better. Yeah, looking like an ascending triangle of sorts. Well, to be honest, you could even call it a rising wedge. I wouldn't call it a bearish formation though, but actually looking at this wider trend, looking at this wider trend, we've then got a descending broadening wedge, a quite clear descending broadening wedge. So yeah, making a beeline for the top of here, taking out these levels, we could see a really good move up in the pound against the yen here. So maybe Brexit's getting sorted. Maybe we are going to sort our lives out over here in the UK, and our currency can start to perform a little bit better than it currently is. TD wise though, let's just have a quick look on the daily. What have we got? Nothing coming up quite yet on the daily. We may have something on the 12 hour, maybe. Yeah, 12 hour 9 coming up. You know how I feel about 9's, potential acceleration into this 9, and then yeah, then some sideways to down. Maybe break this horizontal, back test that horizontal on the predicated off the 12 hour 9, and then the 4 hour. Yeah, not much to look at there. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. On the daily, yeah, I mean, this is looking weak. Moving average posture weak. We're hugging the daily 21, but I mean, are we going to lose that? Probably. Not financial advice. Are we then going to take out these levels? Probably not financial advice. Are we going to basically reverse this market and go up? Probably not financial advice. Nothing really TD wise, because you can see the range is too tight. So yeah, I mean, we've lost this. There's nothing really of note here until we get down to here. Euro Japanese yen. Let's go to that daily. Yeah, so we break out this level, back test, break out the next level. Are we going to get a back test and break up to the next level and break out? I mean, we're stepping up. The trend is your friend. The trend in the pattern of the price action is also your friend, as equally as the trend. So did we get anything? We didn't get a 20 on the 12 hour 9 wise, but maybe we got something here on the 4 hour. No, we didn't know. So, but realistically, that's what we're doing. We're stepping this market up based on these levels. It's just a nice bullish uptrend, guys. It's just a bullish move since obviously down back in May. USD loonie, the loonie, that's what they call that over there, don't they? The loonie, the Canadian dollar, because they have a picture of some bird that apparently is called the loonie. That's my understanding of that. Let's go to the daily. Some wonky lines here that we will attend to. I don't get how I look at these charts every day and the lines move, or appear to have moved, because I don't believe they were wonky the day before. But yeah, this is obviously looking bearish AF. losing this level here. Trying to get back above it, but will it hold? I mean, maybe. Daily 21's quite far away. We've got the death cross here. 200 gonna start to curl over. You can see by the moving average forecast, not curled over yet. But yeah, realistically, this is the target. I would expect this to really be where we start to try and put in a bottom if we're going to, but just attempting bottom in price action. But ultimately, I believe we will lose it. We'll lose the level just based on the trend. Like nothing else. Just the trend is down. Yeah, 12 hour 9 coming in the next candle. So maybe we've had a move though. I wouldn't expect that 12 hour 9 is not 12 hour 9. I'd expect to bounce the price, obviously, with it being nowhere near the recent low. The 4 hour 9 though was the 9 to bounce the price, and yeah, we moved up nice off that 4 hour 9. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Oh, sorry, Aussie dollar, US dollar. On the daily, let's get the daily up. Guys, look, this is, we would have looked at this yesterday. There's no way I drew that line like that. Or not drew it yesterday, but it was like that. No way it was like that yesterday, and I didn't notice. Yeah. Looking at it, we are just consolidating near highs. Yeah, quite aggressively consolidating way above this trend line. Didn't really come back way above this horizontal. Didn't really come back and test it. So this is clearly looking bullish. We have lost this trend line, but that was a very aggressive trend line. So that it doesn't bother me too much. That's not telling me the right. We're gonna collapse now. But taking out this level though would be a sell level, and breaking above here would be a buy level. So really, you're just in a chop zone of no real trend there at the moment. New Zealand dollar, US dollar, you can see has lost this horizontal. So there's our target down to here. Nothing really to save us. There is this horizontal, but I don't think it's as important as this one. I believe we will come down to here now. We've got plenty of daily down action to go, yeah, nothing TD wise in the daily. We had the daily 9 and we're now trading below, sorry, the 12 hour 9 and trading below that, so that is clearly bearish. And then the 4 hour, did we get anything? Nearly, but yeah, but I mean, this is looking bearish. This is looking like we have lost this horizontal, so I think this will make progress down. We have broken it, back tested. Here we go, forward check, back check, pay check. US dollar, Swiss franc, trading in a range on the daily. Trading in this sort of area here, where 1, 2, the third bounce, 3 strikes and you're out. And where is out? Where's out? Where is it? Wow, there's nothing. We've got nothing, guys. We've got nothing. So yeah, I mean, but again, this is the dollar which we are talking about. This is basically the same chart as the as just the dollar index. Yeah. So yeah, it's the same chart basically. We take out this low. We're not going to get 3 touches of the bottom. Maybe we would just hold of the level a little bit, but yeah, realistically, this is bearish. This is not a bottoming formation. US dollar, Brazilian real, not doing a lot. Just in this range, not doing much. Nice daily 9, which we are selling off from, as you would expect. 12 hour, yeah, nothing really to read off that. 4 hour, just nothing really to read off that. How's the Mexican peso going? Here's our sell trade. We were talking about this. Why have I moved it? Why? There we go. We were talking about this being was gonna drop out basically, and yeah, it's just dropping out. I mean, I just maintain we will hit this level here. That is basically well, round about this level here. I maybe put it a little bit punchy. But yeah, it is what it is now. It's done. It's in there. But yeah, this was looking like a great sell anyway. I mean, it did get us a nice profit back. Moved all the way back. Didn't hit our stop, and now is looking to make progress down again. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. See what happens at this level realistically. And if we lose that one, I am gonna have to move this target up in line with here. I can't just ignore it. I can't just ignore this fact. And move this to here, and then move that to basically there, even though it was didn't really play out. It didn't play out at that point in time anyway. So yeah, there you go. 4 hour, have we got anything TD wise? What is going on? Yeah, we've got a 4 hour 9 coming up soon. Have I moved something? 4 hour 9 coming up, so that'll potentially hold price maybe at this risk line if we accelerate down. Anywhere in this level though realistically has got horizontal price action, so we could get held there. Daily, have we got anything TD wise in the daily? Not even close, guys. Not even close. So we haven't got to worry about anything on the daily. And the 12 hour, maybe we've got something coming close. No, not either. Right, Turkish lira, that's just out of pure curiosity. It was definitely looking like a bull flagging it up, and now we're taking out the highs of those, so realistically this should go anywhere. On the daily, you can see it more clearly. We're just pushing up. We've got a daily 9 coming up. You know how I feel about accelerations into daily 9s. Potential probably move up, potentially a move up, and then if we do, maybe some sort of consolidation or retrace, or even local high from there on a daily, and we'll come back maybe even down to here. Possibly, but that may be a bit aggressive. And yeah, it's just generally looking bullish, generally looking constructive here. From a well, to be honest, say it's looking bullish. It's basically the Turkish lira getting absolutely hammered against the currency that is also getting hammered, so it puts things in a bit of perspective for you. So there we go, guys. Forex video for Friday done. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you've all got a great weekend of whatever you guys are up to look forward to. And yeah, I'll speak to you I'll speak to you guys with the Forex video on Monday, and with a couple more Bitcoin videos today.